Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So, welcome to my July Vloggy series. Has it been 5 days? I know it's the 23rd today, July 23rd, 2023. Just not a lot has been going on, honestly. I have been working a lot. Work picked up and got absolutely insane this week. Yeah, I had like that amount of update is what I would have had like every day. I've been working. I've gotten like little bits of crochet done here and there. And that's about it. But I figured, excuse me, that I better like jump in and do another update soon, because I think I have 3 stitch markers. Yeah, 3 from Ellie's stitch marker like advent, and they need to be opened during July, because they're my July set and I love them and I want to get to them. And I would have already just opened them, but I wanted to open them with you guys. So yeah, I figured I better do that, and you might want to see them. So here I am. Any health update things? Not a lot has changed since I think the last time I talked to you, I think I may have told you like the numbness had started like going away and was only kind of like periodic. It's mostly gone. It's mostly like when I kept referring to like my core, just like in my tummy area and around. It's mostly just there. And if you haven't been around for these videos, I woke up July 1st actually, or the night of July 1st it started happening, and I woke up the 2nd, I suppose, with the entire left side of my body numb. So yeah, these vlogs have been like little updates on my health too with that. I see my doctor tomorrow, and I'm assuming he will want to talk about that. I would hope. It was just a general checkup, and I'm sure other than the numbness, he's going to be disappointed that I have managed to, I think I've gained 5 pounds instead of lost any more, but I didn't, honestly, when the whole numbness thing was going on, that wasn't even a blip on my radar to try to worry about. I'm not even going to lie, I went for the more comforty things, and like food itself isn't comforty, but I'm saying like I was drinking like basically all water and like no Diet Pepsi. And like, even though Diet Pepsi is diet, first of all, a lot of people will straight up tell you it's like poison, which I'm not going to get into that debate, but like I had still cut it down, because like you'll notice a difference if you're like an avid even diet pop drinker and you cut it down to like basically all water or only have like one still. There's a drastic change within you. Like it made me like lose some weight and everything just from the start, and keep it off and everything. But like I was like, well, I'm gonna have a Diet Pepsi because I want one, because I'm like stressed out about, worried about this. Like I never thought about, did I get my water in for the day? Did I exercise for the day and all that kind of stuff? I just didn't do it. So honestly, in retrospect, I'm kind of lucky that I only gained like 4 or 5 pounds. But maybe he'll at least be happy to know that I'm back at it. So, there's that. So I wish I had like another week now or something, now that the numbness is pretty much gone. I'm like, oh, can we wait a week to talk? Maybe 2 weeks. But put it off while we can. But yeah, like things are like, I'll wait and see like what he has to say, but yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of gone, like for the most part. Back to like when I crochet all the time, like way too much. I know I need to like take breaks and stretch, because I'll know I'm starting to get like stiff, and if I start to stiffen up here, I'll know that like by morning or something it's going to feel numb in my arms. But that's been ongoing for 20 years. So it's not like that's not a big shock, like waking up with the entire left side of your body being numb. I have yarny stuff to talk about too. I have, I was working on, I am constantly working on trying to work down the things that I have now. Like, I don't want to say especially now, like it wasn't like, it was and it wasn't like some like, life change, you get dramatic or whatever. So like I would tell like Damon like, well, I need to get rid of things before I like die. That's dramatic. Very dramatic. And he knows I'm dramatic. So he would just eye roll at me. But and I knew I was being dramatic. So like nobody think that I actually thought I was gonna, die or anything, expire. That's not, but again, like that's just between me and him, me being dramatic. I wasn't like really saying that. But in my ongoing, all of that to say, in my ongoing endeavor to like realize how much collection I have and want to, like yarn wise, and want to get rid of it by using it again, not like throwing it away. I feel like when I say get rid of it, people just think I want to get rid of this, like go. No, I mean, I want to use through it instead of like continue collecting it, or like gift a little of it to people that, that I think will like it and use it and love it. Like as much as I would if I got to it, because obviously I collect it for a reason, right? But like it just sort of made me more reinforced to do that. So I've been working through it. I had quite a sizable little collection apparently of Red Heart, Roll With It tweed, the cakes that were tweedy, and a lot of them I have like 1 or 2 of. Some of them I have 3, but this color I had, I believe 5, and it's the color Sunset, and I used 4 of them. I do have 1 more, but each cake has gotten, it's pretty random. I've gotten, I'm doing granny squares with them, and I got between 7 and 11, well 10, and then worked on 11, like middle of 11 squares out of them. So it just depends on the cake, I guess. There wasn't any crazy amount of knotted ends or anything. I don't think there was any, actually. These were really good quality. There was no trouble with any of them. It's just very varied. But all that to say again, that I decided to not do the 4th cake or 5th cake. I kind of put them together to where the warms went to cools, went to earth tones, kind of, so it kind of flows almost like a water painting. I really, really like it. I'm not done with it. I just wanted to show you my progress on it. I have a few loose ends here from the joining, but I decided to go with a 5x7 to make it a decent sized rectangle. But here's, like, see how the warms are here at the top for the most part. Like, there's some just, the camera is really making this green stand out. The greenish, like, grassy color with it. Like, it's like a green and, well, in real life, in here in front of me, it looks brownish. But on the camera, I feel like it looks greenish. I don't know. Maybe it's just the light in my face. But whatever it is, anyway. Like, I just couldn't avoid all of that. Like, even though most of my browns and greens are towards the bottom of this corner, you just had to have some of it with the reds. Like, there's no color controlling that amount with these. A lot of the colors are tweeted in together, and I like that. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know why some of it's not. It doesn't look like why is that there with the warm colors? That's why. And like, see in the middle, there's some cool color. But I think I did okay pairing them up. That one's not quite, I need to join a new skein of yarn here to get it. The yarn I'm using to join it with is another yarn that I have been collecting for quite a while. It is Yarn Bee Soft Touch of Softness. It's supposed to be a 5-weight yarn, and it's got this, let's see if I can grab it, yarn end, since I know I have them. It has this halo-y quality to it. It's 100% acrylic, but yeah, there you go. See the fuzz around it. And it's in the color coral. I had So there's two in this blanket so far. Either 2 or 3. So I'm well prepared for this. I have 2 out there, so that would make 4 or 5. I think there's 2 in here. I think I was right the first time, because I believe I had 8 of these to begin with. And I still have 2 more rows to join. I have the outside, like this edge is not bordered, obviously. This edge is not bordered. And then, because this edge ended up bordered, and then when I join down here, this edge isn't bordered either, because it will be, you know, as I join the next row. So I mean, I'll probably use most of that 8, if not all of it. And yeah, just 5x7 blanket, which means I have 1 cake left over. I've been debating if I want to take all of my like 1 or 2 of skeins, and no matter the color, just mix them together for like a big crazy granny square blanket. Because I've noticed that kind of to get through some fast mindless things, I've done a lot of granny squares. Like maybe I'll mix it up and do some solid ones or something. The actual like traditional granny square is just, it's so mindless, you know, you don't even have to dive your hook into a stitch, you know. So it's just been so like nice to come home from work, kind of veg out in front of like YouTube or Netflix for a little bit with the pups and just work on that. That's why like nothing else I've wanted to do has gotten done really. But yeah, like it's mostly done. It should be done by the end of July. If I don't, I have to work on my movie marquee. I did exactly what I said I wouldn't do, and skipped a week because I kept working on this and working and just didn't get to it. So yeah, I need to do that. I don't know what else I got. Well, I'm working on something, but I didn't want to show you guys until I'm done in case it doesn't work out. But I had started another little something. What else can I tell you about this blanket though while we have it here and while I'm holding it? It's nice and soft and it's squishy. Like it's really obviously soft from this furry type yarn, but it's squishy. I don't know, I don't want to say it's rough, it's not rough, but it gets softer as you work with it. Like I think a lot of yarn does that. Yeah, it is, it's squishy. That's the best way. It's so thick, and I used a J hook for it, and I used a continuous join, obviously, if you can tell. You can see, now that I have like a lighter color joining it too, you can see easier. It just looks like a whip stitch here, so it's pretty flat. And the other side, if you've never seen, is very flat. So it's just a very flat blanket. Overall, there's no ridge, there's no anything odd. You don't have big holes in it because of like a lattice joint or anything like that to make it lay flat. I like it. I don't ever want to use anything but this join. It's versatile. You don't, like, I joined it using more granny clusters, but you could have done it, I could have done it solid lines and had it more less holdy. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, it's mostly done. And like I said, maybe I will do like a big mixture of grannies for the last of the roll with it tweed. It feels weird saying that's the name, but that is the name of it. But that's my progress on my blanket. And obviously you guys will have a full like big picture of it when it's done, but it's going to be a pretty nice like size for a throw, I think. It's been a while since I've been done a huge blanket, besides ones that I've finished up that were huge to begin with, right? So that's the yarny update that I have. I found more yarn at Walmart, so I need to do another like updated video to that one, since I'd only found 2 of the speckle yarns before. And I need to, in the next one, I will bring it in here and show you, but I got some lovely Happy Mail. It's like a little gift. It's not like a big, you guys won't have to sit through a whole Happy Mail video or anything, I promise. unless I, you know, acquire something else in the meantime, and then I'll just join them together in a Happy Mail video. But yeah, in the meantime, in case you see this first, I just wanted to say I love you and thank you. And I'll show you guys. I was very surprised by it, and I already ended up actually opening it because it came, I didn't know it was coming at all. She's good at surprising me. And I thought it was something like that I forgot I ordered or something from Amazon, which she got me last year too with the Netflix shirts, right? The Stranger Things shirts. Because I was like, I don't remember ordering these. And then it was from her. So yeah, I'll show you next time. Anything else of interest before I get to the stitch marker goodness? I had the crap scared out of me last night. I got home at, I don't know, 2 in the morning or so from work. It was like actually an earlier night than it has been lately. I got home and I was sitting in my driveway. Like I opened the car door, and before I went in, because I knew the boys would be like ready to pounce on me, Andy, my friend Andy, had texted me, and so I was returning the text message. Now, like that's not, you know, anything different, I know, but I'm messaging him, and I hear 2 in the morning, mind you, from the darkness, and across the road we have like an older couple, like a little older than us, I think, who definitely have had no kids there, anything like that. So keep this in mind. But I hear this like kid voice, and it said, hey, are you going to stay out here all night? Huh? Are you? And that's all I heard. And I was like, and I just like looked around, and I mean, the neighbor's yard, absolute darkness. So like basically this disembodied child's voice comes out of the darkness, and I'm like, so I got out of the car like kind of slow, because I'm looking around and I'm looking for like a kid, you know, and there was no kid. So I was like, yeah, great. Because all I could think of was David had taken the dogs out a couple nights ago. And these were the neighbors across the road that I thought the voice was coming from, by the way. The neighbor next door, who is an even more elderly lady, 1 or 2 in the morning, they were outside, and both dogs, they went out separate. He took Otis out, then he took Maverick out. Both dogs at the same point in the fence tried to get at something that was silent and across the fence from them, in her bushes, I guess, or like in the yard, that David couldn't see. He couldn't figure out what it could be. Nothing ran, nothing made a noise. And like at the time, of course, we were like, oh, it's probably like, I don't know, like a scared rabbit or whatever. But like in my mind at the time, I was like, oh great, it's like a ghost of a child. That's great. Which that was all one thing. And I was kind of like joking to Andy about it, because Andy goes, I said, yeah, the boys are going potty and then we're in for the night. Like we're done with that. And Andy goes, oh, you're braver than I am. I would have laid down some newspaper and made that tomorrow Andy's problem. But I took him outside, obviously, and everything. Well, then I was watching some YouTube and crocheting, and 3 different times, absolutely nothing set off our Ring doorbell camera. So I was like, yeah, we're definitely not going outside ever again. Yeah, fun times. All right. That's my story time too. So yeah, you guys got a bonus story time. Woo. So stitch marker time. So since these are obviously not according to days anymore, since I haven't been every single day on, because I would be boring you guys saying all I did was work. But these are my 4th of July, my Advent set from Ellie. Her information is down below in case you want to check out anything that she's got going on. I know she said she's about to reveal a new set that she's got coming up. But I had to get the 4th of July set because it reminded me of when Hawkins got ready for their Independence Day in season 3, channel 3. But Ellie makes these beautiful, well decorated, she's always got some kind of goodie. See, the paper's got sparkly on it. She's always got some kind of like goodies with it. It's beautiful. And I didn't physically answer the comment, somebody had asked me, because I showed off, before I opened this, I showed off last time, my like absolute favorite so far is this one. Because I got this also because I love stars, so I was very happy with that. And they asked me if she uses, I'm going to butcher this name, but Swarovski crystals, the fancy crystals. And no, I don't think these are. I think they're just, like, my nails are so short now, but like I think they're plastic, which is fine. It's fine with me. But they certainly do look like crystal-y things, don't they? Beautiful. Swarovski. There we go. But here is day 13 anyway. And like I said, Ellie's listed down below if you want to go check her out. I know she lists her previews, she said, on her community tab. Let's get this open so you guys don't have to listen to me babble all day long. Ooh, it's another star. It's another star. See, and before I show it to you too, like this is what I'm talking about. Like she decorates everything so thoughtfully and well. Even the holder is decorated. Now I'm going to show this to you not on the background if I can, because it's got these beautiful blue beads and then this beautiful star. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love this one so much. I love stars though. Like you can't go wrong with me and stars. I think it's so pretty. So thank you, Ellie. And you can get, like I got the hinge ones like this, but you can get like different backs from her, like the lobster claws or the round ones for knitting, I guess. She's got like all sorts that you can get. I think you can even pick to get like an arrangement of them. And then she makes stitch marker holders also, so that you can keep your collection together, which I am using right now. So let me get this on here, and there is what I have so far. I love them. So thank you again, Ellie. Thank you guys for listening to me babble on. I'll let you guys know what the doctor says if anything like changes or if anything is interesting. I have like this weird hump in my shirt. I felt like I had like a big like lump on my back through most of the video. I kept watching it and I realized it was like just my shirt humping up. Don't have a weird hump, sorry. You see it bunching or anyway. Way off track with myself, huh? All right, I'm gonna go. So like I said, I do have some other videos to do. I'll probably be out there with Maverick for those because I imagine David's gonna go to sleep and take Otis probably to nap with him. And then, you know, Maverick and I will be all on our own. So, all right. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Oh my gosh. Like I saw like what, 30 more new subscribers, I think. So, I'm on that endeavoring goal to 5K. So, thank you guys. Thank you for sticking with me, all you OGs. And, thank you for any likes and comments and, everything along the way. So I love you guys and I will talk to you later. Bye guys. Oh, we're still together.